हेलो वंस अगेन टू आवर चैनल यूनिक स्नीक पीक, जहां आज हम आपको अपने साथ मरीना बे सैंड्स घुमाएंगे, जैसा हमने आपको अपने पिछले व्लॉग में कहा था। लेकिन अगर आपने हमारा पिछला व्लॉग नहीं देखा तो आई लीव द लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बिलो। इट्स अ मस्ट वॉच फॉर द पीपल गोइंग टू सिंगापुर फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम। वेल, फर्स्ट डे हम सुबह उठे और वी had our breakfast at the hotel only. It was a voting day, and since as my husband, as I told you in my last vlog, is a Singaporean, he had to go and vote. Every Singaporean has to download an app on their mobiles, which is a trusted digital identity which gives them access to check which voting center they are allocated. It shows you information as to how many people are present in the voting center to help you save time. In the morning, there was a long queue, so we waited in the hotel itself for some time. And when we checked that there were less than 20 voters, we left the hotel to vote. Once at the center, I waited outside the center while my hubby went in to vote. It just took him less than 3 minutes to complete the process, and that shows how efficient Singapore is. After we finished doing with the voting, we decided to go to Marina Bay Sands. हमने ग्रैब से टैक्सी बुलाई and we left for MBS. MBS, that is Marina Bay Sands. So on the way to MBS, we could see the gardens by the bay and the Helix Bridge. MBS is one of the most iconic and breathtaking landmarks in Singapore. Located in the heart of the city, it is actually a mega complex that boasts of a hotel, casino, a shopping mall, multiple restaurants, and even an arts and science museum. Trust me, there is something for people of all ages. It has a very distinctive design featuring 3 interconnected towers which are topped with a massive surfboard shaped structure which is called the Sky Park. The rooftop offers jaw-dropping panoramic views of Singapore from the 56th floor for some Insta-worthy pictures at a price of $20. It is best to book your tickets in advance for the desired time slots. It is best to visit this place just before sunset. The deck is open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. The last entry is at 8:30 p.m. This sky park is also home to the famous infinity pool, which is about 150 meters long, and it is the largest rooftop pool in the world. But if you want to take a dip in the pool, you should be a hotel guest, and a stay in this hotel would cost you anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500 Singapore dollars. It's no wonder Marina Bay Sands is synonymous with luxury and extravagance. Now, let's move to the attractions. We decided to start our day by visiting the Arts and Science Museum. But to our bad luck, we didn't get the tickets there as it was a long weekend in Singapore. So all the shows were booked fully for the next 2 days. So a piece of advice from me to you all would be, please book your tickets for the museum much in advance. MBS also has a casino and you can try your luck at the tables or the slot machines. Even if you are not a gambler, you can just step inside this glamorous and lively atmosphere. There is something unique about this casino for the locals. If you are a PR or a citizen of Singapore, you have to pay an entry fee of 150 Singapore dollars. Yes, you heard it right, 150 Singapore dollars or you can buy an annual pass which costs about 3,000 Sing dollars. This is basically to discourage the locals from gambling, as they are known gamblers and can go to the extent of losing anything in gambling. If they enter the casino without paying the fees, then the fine is about $1,000. But don't worry, there is no entry fee for the foreigners. Another interesting thing is that if a local partner is a gambler and the other partner doesn't want them to be gambling, they can register their name at the casino so that they are barred from entering the casino. If you are a food lover, then MBS has got you all covered. This complex is home to a lot of world-class restaurants featuring cuisines from all corners of the globe. Also, there's a lovely food court here in MBS. While you're enjoying your meal, you can also take a small gondola ride here, which costs about 18 Sing dollars for the tourist. If you are craving for Indian cuisine, there is Punjab Grill, but we wanted to go to our favorite restaurant, Din Tai Fung, which is actually a Taiwanese restaurant which is known for its dim sums. Believe me, if you are in Singapore, you must eat at least once here in Din Tai Fung. I'll soon be uploading a detailed video of our favorite eating places in Singapore. So please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload a new video. If you are in MBS and you don't shop, it's not possible. There is a floating Louis Vuitton showroom. You can shop for luxury brands, electronics, or even just a unique souvenir. My favorite shop is actually a pharmacy which is called Watson's. So I had to go there and I shopped for some tidbits. Then of course it's not possible that I'm in Singapore and I don't shop for Charles & Keith. For all you people who don't know this brand, it's a local brand for handbags and shoes at reasonable rates. Their quality is very good. So I went crazy there and got my hands full. By the way, if you spend $250 at one go, you can become a member and you get member for a lifetime, and you can get 10% off on your next purchase. So if you visit Singapore next time, or if you are transiting Singapore for your next flight, you can get the discount. Another piece of information for my unique sneak peek followers is that you don't require a Singapore visa if you are transiting and have an onward flight within the next 96 hours. Well, getting back, we came out of this shop and we realized we had a lot of bags in our hand, so thought of going back to our hotel. When you come out of MBS at the taxi stand, you will find some limousines who can drop you at your hotel at a price of $60. So my hubby treated me to a limousine ride as we were very tired. Once at the hotel, we dropped our bags, freshened up as it was very humid. So we rested for a while and then again went back to MBS since we wanted to take a river cruise. When we reached there, it was very hot and humid, so we thought of buying the tickets for 7 p.m. cruise when we could see the sunset also. The tickets for the cruise cost $25 for adults and $15 for the kids. As there was still time for our cruise, we went to have a stroll at the Helix Bridge, which is also called a DNA bridge because of its structure. As we were feeling a bit sweaty, we went inside the mall and went to Starbucks, where we had a cup of coffee and a quiche, which is my favorite. Finally, it was time for the cruise. It was really very beautiful at that time. the cruise, you can see a lot of breathtaking views and many tourist spots like the Singapore mascot, the Merlion on one side and the Esplanade on the other side. You know, the Indian movie Krish that was shot in the Esplanade. The Fullerton Hotel, which you see here in the videos, was actually built in 1928 and was home to Singapore's General Post Office, which was later converted to a 7-star hotel. For your information, this hotel is also known for its chocolate buffet. Yummy, isn't it? Well, this buffet is available on Fridays and Saturdays from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So, if you are a chocolate lover, definitely go and try it. This chocolate buffet is priced at 45 plus per adult and 22 plus Singapore dollar per child between 6 to 11 years of age. Now, while cruising, you can see Boat Quay on one side and Clarke Quay on the other side of the river. These places are known for some really good restaurants and pubs. You can find a lot of Indian restaurants in Boat Quay. Remember, I told you in my last vlog that I would be sharing some information about Singapore which no other vlogger must have told you before. Well, that's why we are unique. तो इस बात के लिए एक like और subscribe तो बनता है. Also, please share the video with your friends and family who are planning to go to Singapore for a holiday. After the cruise, we came inside the mall and we were mesmerized by the digital light canvas with LED floor on which the kids were having a ball of a time. It's actually a 4D vision light sculpture and an LED floor where flocks of birds fly freely through the hanging 14-meter tall light sculpture and tons of thousands of fish swim on the LED floor. If you have kids, Singapore is the place to come for their holidays. Well, इसके बाद we sat down to have a couple of drinks at this lovely Texas bar. We love Texas as our son lives there. So now we were waiting to watch the fountain show, which takes place every evening at the MBS Mall next to the floating Louis Vuitton showroom. It is a 15-minute show. So that was the end of our day at the MBS. And believe me, if you are going to Singapore, you must go to MBS and you won't be disappointed. To end our hectic day, we went to have crabs at the Seafood Center at East Coast, which is our another favorite place for food. Well, that's all for this vlog. So until next time, it's adios, tata, bye bye, love you all.